What's happening, crypto fam? Happy Thursday. Good morning and welcome back to Love for Crypto. I'm Scott. It's a pleasure to have you here. I appreciate you taking time out to consume the content, so thank you. The Ledger data breach. I've been getting a lot of questions about this. A lot of people want answers. They want to know what happened. They want to know what's actually been leaked, how it got leaked, what's been done about it. It's an interesting one, guys. This is why I'm stressing home networks, home storage, home cloud storage, not trusting other people. You can download the Trezor and Ledger source code, I'm pretty sure. So before I go into that, I'm actually going to check. Because I know you can get the Trezor. And you can build your own Trezor wallet with just a PCB board with a chip on it and download the source code straight to it, and you're good to go. You didn't have to actually buy a Trezor off Trezor, so Trezor don't get any of your details. Yeah, Ledger should be the same. Ledger wallet, GitHub. Ledger, GitHub. It's got 198 repositories available, yeah. The Ledger Wallet, Web2, the Ellipal, and Ledger Core. It's there, Ledger Live Desktop. You should be able to learn how to make your own wallet. If you don't, I mean, like, if you've already got a Ledger and you've given me details, you've already given me details, haven't you? So I suppose it's a bit fucking late now. But if you wanted to pull away from it, like, your address don't stay the same all the time and all that stuff. So if you want to pull away and look at making your own ledger instead of buying one off them and giving them details. I mean, I can't even remember how much details you put in Ledger Live when you sign in. But anyway, let's actually talk about what happened. On the 14th, I am reading an official Ledger blog here. This is from the management themselves. It's not an article of someone else. It's on ledger.com direct. Addressing the July 2020 e-commerce and marketing data breach, a message from Ledger's leadership. Yeah? They released this yesterday. On the 14th of July 2020, a researcher participating in our bounty program made us aware of a potential data breach on the Ledger website. We immediately fixed this breach after receiving the researcher's report and underwent an initial investigation. A week after patching the breach, we discovered it had been further exploited on the 25th of June 2020 by an unauthorized third party who accessed our e-commerce and marketing database, used to send out order confirmations and promotional emails. Fucking got us. So if you get promotional email, you're in that category, do you know what I mean? So, consisting mostly of email addresses, but with a subset including also contact and order details such as first and last name, postal address, email address, and phone number. Your payment information and crypto funds are safe. I want to repeat that. Your payment information and crypto funds are safe. It's data breach. To be as transparent as possible, we want to explain what happened. An unauthorized third party had access to a portion of our e-commerce and marketing database through an API key. The API key has been deactivated and is no longer accessible. What personal information was involved? Contact and order details were involved. This is mostly the email addresses of our customers, approximately 1 million addresses. Further, to investigate the situation, we have also been able to establish that for a subset of 9,500 customers who were exposed, such as first and last name, postal addresses, phone numbers, and order products, due to the scope of this breach and our commitment to our customers, we have decided to inform all our customers about this situation. Those 9,500 customers whose details, personal information are exposed will receive a dedicated email today to share more details. So I guess it's the 9,500 people have received an email yesterday off Ledger, and they know what happened. They know what's happening. The other people in the million were just like, well, what's going on? What's this data breach? There's been a data breach. What do you mean a data breach? Data breach? Data breach? Where's my data breach? Where's my data breach, mate? Have I lost my data, mate? Have you got my data? You need more data? Have you stolen more fucking data? Anyway, so they've told the 9,500 customers whose major data was leaked. Regarding our e-commerce data, no payment information, no credentials and passwords were concerned by this data breach. It solely affected our customers' contact details. The data breach has no link and no impact whatsoever with our hardware, wallets, nor Ledger Live security and your crypto assets, which are safe and have never been in peril. You are the only one in control and able to access that information. So it's not a Ledger Live breach, guys. They've not breached into Ledger Live. They've not sent someone's funds to somewhere where they shouldn't have been able to send them. They've not accessed someone's funds when they shouldn't have been able to access them. They've legitimately just broke into the online shop where they sell ledgers and got people's details who ordered a ledger. Again, the payment gateway is secure in it on every site, so they've not been able to get to that. What we've done and what we are doing, as the issue was limited to e-commerce and marketing contact information, we were able to fix it immediately. We took the time to do a detailed internal investigation with third-party experts before warning our community. On the 17th of July, we notified the CNIL, the French Data Protection Authority, which ensures that data privacy laws is applied to the collection, storage and use of personal data. On the 21st of July, we partnered with Orange Cyber Defense to assess the potential damages of data breach and identify potential data breaches. After a thorough investigation by our security team and Orange Cyber Defense, we can conclude the e-commerce and marketing database has been breached. By the time of this posting, all affected customers have received an email with this update. We are actively monitoring for evidence of the database being sold on the internet and have found none thus far. We also performed an internal penetration testing. We were pushing forward the external penetration testing that was originally planned for September. We are extending to e-commerce the scope of our security and organizational program, originally focusing on products, hardware and a vault. We are taking steps towards meeting the requirements listed in ISO 27001. We are filing a formal complaint with authorities to fully investigate the situation. To maximize the privacy of our customers, Ledger Live, the companion app for your Nano, which does not retain any information about our clients, will become the main point of contact for information on new product developments, as well as our social media accounts, Twitter, Facebook and LinkedIn. To discover our privacy policy and understand what we do with your data, please click here. What you can do. We recommend you exercise caution. Always be mindful of phishing attempts by malicious scammers. To put it simpler, Ledger will never ask you for your 24 words of your recovery phrase. If you receive an email that looks like it came from Ledger asking for your 24 words, you should definitely consider it a phishing attempt. Furthermore, while we do all we can, we suggest you visit Ledger Academy security section to educate yourself on general security principles and more precisely our article about phishing attacks. That is very interesting. We're coming back to that. As first I read that, we'll come back to that. Mateo, Ledger manager, well, you're not telling me about that. You're not telling me about that, Matt. Fucking Ledger Academy security. You tell me about that, Matt. Hey, Mateo. Supposed to be our Ledger manager, mate. What's going on? We are extremely regretful for this incident. We take privacy very seriously. We discovered this issue thanks to our own bug bounty program. We fixed it immediately, but regardless of all what we did to avoid this and fix this situation, we sincerely apologise for the inconvenience that this matter may cause you. If you have any questions, you can read our FAQ. And for any additional information, you can directly contact our customer support. To discover our privacy policy and understand that what we do with our data, click here. I'm going to drop the link to this in the description. And we are going to go and look at the Ledger Academy security. Pop-up's blocked. Close that, what? Always, what you on about? Pop-up. Why are you blocking a pop-up? The right place to get general security principles with Ledger and better understand what Ledger security is about. Something's fishy. Something's fishy. Get it? Like fishy. Fishy. Beyond crypto, secured in accounts with U2F. Not all chips are born equal. Hack number 5, malicious wallet art. Hack number 4, the hacker sees all. Hack number 1, check out this link. Hacker number 3, to have a Wi-Fi password. The importance of certification actually looks like a decent little course. If you just suppose to start at the top, beginner, 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 medium, medium, medium. Nothing's even hard. Nothing's expert. So we give it. I'll just click the first one. It's not go too far into it. But these have been out since May, it would seem. March 2020. The right place to get general security principles with Ledger and better understand what Ledger security is about. I'm pretty sure I just clicked a link to go to another link, mate. So please don't fuck with me. Something fishy. How to keep your crypto safe against scams. The key takeaway is always use the official support channels for any crypto company. Keep your 24-hour recovery phrase safe and completely private. It's intended for your eyes alone and no one else's. Make sure that you only keep your recovery phrase on a piece of paper or a metal backup. It has no business being on your computer or smartphone if someone promises to send you a lot of crypto. If you send them a small amount first, it's simply too good to be true. Don't send your crypto to them. Let's face it. Phishing is an ever-present threat in our society nowadays. We hear about it on the news all the time, especially a hot commodity like cryptocurrencies makes for an enticing target. It's even gone to the level where on the 15th of July 2020, the Twitter accounts of many influential celebrities and companies were hacked to promote a scam designed to trick you, your middle. That was a big one, that wasn't it, mate? That was a big one, the Twitter hack. Fret not. However, there are simple ways to protect your cryptocurrencies against those malicious practices if you already have one of your hardware wallets. You've made an excellent start. Phishing attacks trying to make use of malware on your computer have just been rendered completely useless in trying to take your crypto. Even for hardware wallets, there are always that someone could try to trick you. To arm yourself against them, we'd like to provide some tips to help your crypto remain within the safety of your hardware wallet. Interesting. So the prime target for a hacker going into crypto would be your recovery phrase. This looks good, guys. This actually looks really, really good. I am also going to drop the link to this in the description as well, because that's Ledger Academy for security. I'm doing it myself, mate. I'll be doing that myself as soon as I get a little bit of time, because why wouldn't you? Why wouldn't you want to do it, mate? Why wouldn't you want to do it? At the end of the day, they can come out and say sorry, they can come out and do this and that, and it's just not going to be enough for some people. They lost their emails, lost their addresses, the names and all that. They didn't lose them. Someone who shouldn't have had them got them. Now, some people's going to be like, fucking hell, I've only got your address, mate. Chill out. Chill the fuck out. Your address is on your driving license, on your passport, it's on all your most of your IDs. Chill the fuck out. Shit. And then others are like, well, no, it's my data, they should be taking care of it. I don't want people spamming me with emails. The interesting one was there's no sign that it's being sold online. How would you just get any, we've got a few emails on Eventbrite. Does anyone know where I can go to sell them? Give people a little cut, mate. I'll give you a cut. I'll fucking email you like, yo, Jimmy, just let you know, mate. I just fucking sold your email to Amazon. Just got a fucking pound for it. So there's 50p. Not only that, every other company in the world bought it as well, mate. So you've actually got $1,000 for you. I don't know how much they pay for fucking emails and how much people pay for emails. If you had my email, my date of birth, what I like to buy and all that, how much is that actually worth to a company online? Does anyone know? Does anyone work within marketing? Can anyone tell me? Is anyone one of these horrible bastards that works out all the algorithms and know how much a bit of data is actually worth online? You sell that on the normal web or is it on the dark web? You've got to sell it on the dark web. Fucking... I would love your thoughts and opinions on it. I'm assuming most of you own a ledger. I'm assuming most of you bought a ledger off Ledger. I'm assuming most of you gave them at least your email. So it's gone that. It's out in the world with someone. But you give it McDonald's, like fucking that for a survey. You'll give it Facebook. You'll give it Google. You'll give it this, you'll give it that. What the fuck does it matter if one more fucking person has it? Does it really matter? It's a tricky one, isn't it? It's extremely subjective how people are going to feel off this. Some people, like I say, some people are literally going to be like, I'm not using Ledger ever again. I'm going to download Trezor, open source, and make my own Trezor wallet. I'm getting away from Ledger now. Some people legitimately could be like that, and it's their prerogative, innit? It's up to them. It's up to them. Their opinion, their life, their value, their money. If they want to do that, then go for it. I'm just gonna search a couple more things. Now, if I do it to Trezor, I've seen a guy build his own Trezor. Now, if I actually build my own Trezor, I actually get tutorials of how to put the components together and build my own Trezor. Or I can go and buy it and give them my email and risk them being hacked and email getting out. But now if I build my own Ledger wallet, can it actually be done on Ledger the same as it can on Trezor? I'm not too sure now. We're getting completely different marketing here now. That is just Ledger. Ads thrown up to a foot. How to set up your Ledger hardware wallet. Set up as a new device. Set up and use my for wallet. Ledger. Now, how to make your own hardware wallet instead of buying a Ledger. Someone's uploaded that there. Building on a Ledger Nano X. I'd have to go to the next page there for the set because it's all full of bish bash bosh, mate. There's no page 2. What? That must be the first time I've ever searched Google and there's been no page 2. Interesting. I'm processing here, guys, for the reason, you want to know why I'm actually quite quiet towards the end of this. I'm actually processing the fact that I think Trezor are better than Ledger wallets. Don't ask me why I've had it in my head that Ledger's better. Don't know. But it was in my head that Ledger's better. I'm now starting to think that Trezor might be better, considering I could just make my own with a PCB board and a little chip. Get a Adreno board and that. There's just not as much out there about making your own ledger as there is making your own Trezor. Like, seriously, that's something seriously worth considering. If you're now pissed off with Ledger and you don't want them to hold your assets or anything like that anymore, have a look at creating your own Trezor wallet, and not buying one, creating it, buying a PCB board, buying some chips, buying some resistors and diodes and that, and legitimately just putting it together yourself. Arduino board to maybe first program it or what, I don't fucking know. You might use a Raspberry Pi, who knows, but it's there, there's tutorials there. I'm gonna have a look at them, and I'm likely gonna try and make my own Trezor without even buying one. Stay tuned for that project. Once the room's sorted and my fucking home network gear comes, guys, I've got my own network set up, I'm gonna start moving on to making some devices, self-hosting servers, doing security systems and stuff like that. And we're going to secure our gaffs, mate. I'm going to help people secure your houses, not just securely with an alarm system, cameras, door locks, whatever, but actually secure your data. So if you do get a physical breach into your house, yeah, not only is everything securely locked away in vaults, safes, or server cases, if they don't physically break into your house and they're sat outside with a laptop, it's still also extremely hard to break past your firewall and access any data you have stored in your house. Some people don't mind trusting Google Cloud. Some people would rather have their own cloud and be in charge of their own cloud and not have to trust Google for their cloud. So data, privacy, security, it's all coming to a head, innit? It feels like it was almost meant to be, so people started talking about it a little bit more again, because we do need it ironing out. We need to know our data's safe. And we need to start earning off it when other people are earning off it. Like I say, I don't know how much people get for selling emails, but we haven't done it yet. We've got people's emails and that. We don't sell it to other companies. I ain't got a clue how I'd even do it if I wanted to do it. I'm not going to do it, but I ain't got a clue. If I ever did do it, I'd share the money. This is what I'm saying. If someone tells me how I can sell people's data to other companies and say, yo, Scott, go to sell my data, mate, and give me a cut. I don't give a shit. I'll start selling your data and give you a cut. But the only data I've got is actual email addresses off Eventbrite. That's it. I don't hold anyone else's data. I've got email addresses off Eventbrite, and I'm not leaking them, not letting anyone get a grip of them. Unless people want me to sell it and start giving them cuts, like, sound off in the comments, you know the script. Data breaches. I think it'll become a hotter topic the more it moves along, and if they keep happening, it's going to come to a head where people are like, listen, this shit's got to stop. This shit's got to stop. We need more security. And I don't mean open source security and software. I mean, like, when you're relying on a centralized enterprise or institution or third party to store some of your data, it needs to be fucking safe. Otherwise, it shouldn't be in a centralized system, and it should be a hell of a lot harder to hack into. Why is that not on a DLT database? Like, it's Ledger, for fuck's sake. They're dealing with cryptocurrencies and distributed ledger technologies. All that data should already be on a private hyperledger ledger or something, surely. Like, what are they doing? It's 2020. It's not fucking 2011. Do you know what I mean? Sort it out, Ledger. Sort it out, or you'll lose some confidence. You are considered the best hard wallet by most people at the moment, but if that happens again, you're not going to be looking at 1 million people. It's going to be dropping. The number will be dropping. You know the script, guys. Wishing health and happiness to you and yours. Invest in yourself and the internet of value. Only 1 day of the week left after today. We're on Thursday. You know the dance. You know the dance. Live long and hodl until you're ready to let it go. And I will see you on the next one. We love crypto. Don't love Ledger getting hacked. But we love you. Peace.